Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm excited to be here with you today. Our presentation is titled Building a Thriving Partnership. Today, we'll explore how developing a healthy relationship isn't about grand gestures, but rather about consistent, mindful habits. These habits foster trust, connection, and growth. Over the next few slides, I'll unpack 8 key habits that are at the heart of successful partnerships. We'll also look at insights from relationship research and frameworks to help us understand what really makes a partnership thrive. Let's get started. Let's explore 2 more vital habits that help any partnership thrive. First, mutual respect and individual boundaries. A healthy relationship really honors each person's individuality, meaning we value each other's beliefs and support each other's goals. It also involves giving each other emotional and physical space when needed. Respect isn't about pressuring someone to share everything or invading their privacy. It's about understanding and honoring personal boundaries. When we do this, it creates a foundation of trust and safety. Next, open, honest, and compassionate communication. Clear communication is essential because it builds connection. This means practicing active listening, really paying attention to what the other person is saying. It also involves using I statements to express how we feel without blaming or criticizing. Discussing our needs openly helps foster understanding and closeness. Instead of criticism, focus on conveying your feelings gently. When we communicate this way, we strengthen the bond and create a space where both partners feel heard and respected. Together, these habits, respecting boundaries and communicating honestly, are key to building a strong, thriving partnership that can withstand challenges and grow over time. Let's talk about emotional connection and balance. First, emotional responsiveness and positivity are key. Research shows that partners who tune into each other's emotional needs, being responsive and supportive, create a safe and secure bond. This kind of attentiveness builds trust and deepens intimacy over time. But responsiveness alone isn't enough. Small, positive daily actions, like giving compliments or expressing gratitude, really strengthen that emotional connection and foster goodwill. These little moments add up and help maintain a warm, resilient relationship. Now, on the other side, we have the importance of balanced independence and togetherness. Healthy couples enjoy quality time together, but they also respect each other's individuality. Maintaining personal interests, friendships, and hobbies is vital. Encouraging autonomy helps prevent codependency and nurtures a mature, balanced connection. When partners support each other's growth and independence, it actually enhances the overall relationship, making it more resilient and fulfilling. This balance is essential for long-term happiness and aligns with the overall theme of building healthy, supportive relationships. Let's talk about navigating conflict and building intimacy in our relationships. First, constructive conflict resolution and empathy are essential. Disagreements are completely natural, but what really matters is how we handle them. Instead of attacking each other's character, it's more effective to describe specific behaviors that upset us. Approaching conflict as a team, rather than opponents, helps both partners feel supported. Striving for win outcomes encourages harmony and mutual respect. It's also important to pair this approach with empathy and emotional self-regulation. When we can understand each other's feelings and stay calm, we avoid escalation and keep the conversation productive. Now, moving on to building emotional intimacy through shared rituals. Creating routines like sharing morning coffee, taking evening walks, or regular check-ins helps establish a sense of us. These everyday moments strengthen your connection and reinforce your bond. Engaging in joyful activities, sharing inside jokes, and being playful together also nurture positivity and closeness. These small, consistent actions build a strong emotional foundation and deepen your relationship over time. So, in essence, handling conflict with empathy and creating shared rituals are key strategies for nurturing both harmony and intimacy in your partnership. Let's talk about support and self-growth in relationships. First, supporting each other through appreciation and encouragement is so important. Partners should uplift one another, not just during tough times, but also celebrating successes. Regularly expressing gratitude, acknowledging achievements, and offering encouragement help create a positive, supportive environment that fosters trust and connection. Now on to self-awareness, emotional regulation, and compassion. Understanding our own patterns, especially those rooted in past experiences, can really deepen our relationship awareness. When we recognize these patterns, we can respond more thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. Practicing emotional regulation and self-compassion is key to managing conflicts calmly. When mistakes happen, showing compassion towards ourselves and each other helps rebuild trust and move forward. And remember, growth doesn't happen overnight. Transitioning habits gradually, one step at a time, makes change sustainable and more manageable. All of these elements, support, awareness, and patience, are vital pieces of the overall journey toward healthier, more resilient partnerships. Let's explore why these habits really matter for building strong, lasting relationships. First, foundational security is essential. When we respond emotionally and communicate respectfully, we create a safe space where both partners feel seen, understood, and emotionally supported. This sense of security is the bedrock that allows the relationship to thrive. Next, sustained connection is about consistency. Small acts of appreciation and intimacy, things like a kind word or a thoughtful gesture, help keep the relationship engaging and meaningful over time. These regular gestures remind us of our bond and keep the connection alive. Then we have healthy balance. It's important that autonomy and shared life coexist. This means supporting each other's individuality while also building a sense of unity. Finding that balance allows both partners to grow personally and together without feeling restricted. Finally, growth and resilience are about self-awareness and compassion. When we understand ourselves better and practice kindness, we foster personal growth. This makes our relationships more adaptable and resilient, especially when facing change or challenges. All these habits work together to create a strong foundation, helping relationships not just survive, but truly flourish over time. Let's take a look at this summary table, which puts into practice some key relationship concepts we've discussed. First, mutual respect and boundaries are essential. This means validating your partner's values and giving them emotional space when needed. It's about respecting who they are and creating a safe environment for both of you. Next is open communication. Using I statements can really help express your feelings without sounding accusatory, and listening with genuine curiosity encourages understanding. It's about making space for honest conversations. Emotional responsiveness is also crucial. Check in with each other emotionally and don't forget to regularly express appreciation, saying thank you, acknowledging each other's efforts. It goes a long way. Then there's the balance of independence and togetherness. Maintaining individual hobbies and interests is healthy, but also carving out quality shared time helps strengthen your bond. When it comes to conflict resolution, focusing on the behavior rather than blaming is key. Seek to understand and work toward a compromise. It's about solving problems, not assigning fault. Shared rituals are simple but powerful. Creating daily routines or routines that foster connection can keep you grounded and connected even during busy days. Practicing appreciation is about celebrating wins, no matter how small. Recognizing each other's efforts boosts positivity and reinforces your connection. Finally, self-awareness and compassion remind us to reflect on our triggers and be kind to ourselves, especially during conflicts. It's about understanding ourselves better and treating ourselves with kindness, which ultimately benefits the relationship. All these practices work together to build a healthier, more resilient relationship that aligns with the overall theme of nurturing mutual understanding and care. Now, let's talk about the power of consistent habits. What this slide emphasizes is that by weaving these 8 habits into our daily routines, we're not just creating a fleeting moment of connection. Instead, we're building something much deeper, a truly meaningful partnership. When these habits become part of our everyday lives, they lay a foundation rooted in trust, growth, and genuine love. It's about making intentional choices every day that reinforce our commitment and strengthen our bond. Consistency is key because it transforms small, everyday actions into powerful tools for lasting relationship health. Remember, it's not about perfection, but about showing up consistently and intentionally. And over time, those small efforts accumulate into something truly significant. If you'd like, I'd be happy to tailor these suggestions to specific relationship contexts, such as long distance, newly dating, or couples with children. For long-distance relationships, I'll share strategies that help maintain a strong connection even when physical distance is a barrier. It's all about finding ways to stay emotionally close despite the geographical separation. When it comes to newly dating couples, I'll offer guidance on how to build a solid foundation from the very beginning. This is a crucial time to establish trust, communication habits, and shared goals that can set the stage for a healthy relationship moving forward. And for couples with children, I'll provide tips on balancing parental duties with nurturing your couple intimacy. It's about managing the busy demands of family life while still making time for each other, ensuring that your relationship remains strong and connected amidst the chaos. Overall, these tailored suggestions aim to adapt the general principles of healthy relationships to your unique circumstances, helping you strengthen your bond in whatever situation you find yourselves. Build your thriving partnership today. This is the moment to take all the insights we've discussed and put them into action. A successful partnership isn't just about signing an agreement. It's about fostering a relationship built on trust, communication, and shared goals. By investing in these relationships now, you set the foundation for long-term success and mutual growth. Remember, the key is consistent effort and open dialogue. These are what transform a good partnership into a great one. So, I encourage you to take the next step today and start building that thriving partnership that will benefit everyone involved.